Alrighty. So, yeah, not much has really gone on. Been doing other things and got sick recently during a sinus and ear infection. But today, I'm going to show all of you on how to take out the dashboard on your 1958 Fairlane. And also your custom 300s, and even this is the same dash as 57s. A lot of stuff is in the back. People don't know on how to properly take them out. I've done it a couple times before, but so I'm just gonna go ahead and post this video up. Continue documenting on restoring Cherry Bomb Victoria from start to finish. Sorry for not posting too many videos recently. It's just I've just been so gosh darn busy. I haven't even gotten to clean the floor yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and make some room and start working on this right here. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is, of course, always remove the radio, because this is your heaviest part on your dash, and this stuff right here is plastic. Your knobs should just pull out. So I'll show right here as they fit in over a specific thing on your deal. It does not want to do that. So what you do is you just pull these out. I should have recorded it. I just got a little too far ahead of myself. But you pull those out, and then you size it up. I don't know what size these actually are. Bigger than 9/16, that's for sure. But you want to loosen up both sides. Oh, well, both these are already loose. There also should be, it doesn't matter on which side these go on because they're both the same nut. Now, there should be, as I go underneath here, hopefully I don't knock my head on anything. Should be a bracket somewhere. Hopefully, only if you can see that. You just got dust in the camera. Yeah, it should be a bracket right here. There we go. Yeah. So always make sure to take your radio out very first, so that way you don't damage anything. Yeah. A lot of stuff, hopefully you can see this because I really can't see anything. Everything is all behind the dashboard. Not in the front, always in the back. So alright, let me get a tool here and take out the radio. Well, I'm going to take this out first because I just racked my head on it. So it's pretty simple. You have 2 screws right there with your arm, along with some 2 bolts and a screw underneath. I've already loosened this. Little technology. This is pretty simple. Just take both screws out and get it into the camera shot here. Pull it out. Grab it here. Dismantle your dashboard. And that's how you take that out. I'm going to put these little screws back in so that way I don't lose them, because I can't remember what other screws actually match up with this. Alright, I'm going to finish taking this off, and so that we can have room to take the radio out. Now that the 2 bolts holding it in, these are actually metal. So, yeah, the ones I've normally worked on in the past were plastic. But no, mine's metal. So this is a first for me. Yeah. It's even got the old serial number right there for the, oh, if I can, yeah. But yeah, that popped off, and now you have 2 more to take off. Again, I don't know what size they are, because I don't have the proper size of tool in order to take these off. But take these off, and then your radio should just pop out, which I'm going to do even now. Alright, there's the radio, which is not going to go back into the car. I'm going to put something else in, because there's radios out there that'll actually fit into that. Oh, yeah, look at that. Fomoco, Ford Motor Company. And I'm not getting rid of it. I'll just put it up on a shelf, on a display shelf and everything. Because again, this car is not going to be original by any means. Yeah, so that's one item down. Thing weighs like a brick. So next, I guess I probably better get the ashtray out. which this should just be simple and straightforward, just like so. So now I need to get the clock out, which I'm probably going to put a digital clock in. At least get something that fits right there. But alrighty, so let's see, this should have something behind it. Yeah, there they are. If you can see that. A couple of screws holding it in. And this should just twist off. No, it doesn't want to. I'm gonna have to, yeah, I'm gonna have to be careful on that. I don't want to damage the original hardware. Yeah. Oh, I better get that off real fast. So these knobs normally come off, but this one didn't. But I figured I might as well just leave it on. But this right here, this little metal piece, which I thought was plastic, because like I said, some of them I've worked on are plastic, but just is held on onto the dash, just like so. I'm snipping wires because original stuff's not going to go into the car ever again. I'll just put this stuff up and put it to the side, because all this stuff is pretty rusty, and I think this one and a few other things are okay. I'm going to keep the speedometer. That's going to go in, but other stuff is not going to be the same. That will most likely be the same, along with that, and over here. But right here, nah. I'll put a digital clock in, along with a new radio without cutting anything. Ashtray, I probably will keep just for to have it be there. Unless I'll put something else in, because I'm not a smoker. So, anyways, that's how the unit is held on the dash. Well, this is finally out. It was kind of a real chore to get out. Had to take some clips off and everything back to the cables. This does come apart. It's a two-piece. One right here and one right there. I'll probably put a better system on when time comes, because I want to put vintage air in this. So, and since this is, I think, cast iron or some sort of a pot metal, I'll make another one just like it and match up the control system or whatever I put in, because I think I might even put electrical vents in. But that piece is out. I still have some stuff yet to go. I'm gonna lean back here. I mean, so far so good. I need to take that speaker out. It's held on by some wing nuts. But I'll put a better stereo system in this. So not too much left to go. When this unit was in, it was also held on by, sorry for the camera work, but held on by these brackets. I had to take them off. I do believe that those were 3/8. I will probably make something a little different, more modern, when the time comes. Go back underneath here. So all I have left is two units on each side, one right here and one over right here, and then this entire unit right here. I want to take these out on each side so I can have some room, because in order to take out your gauge assembly, everything is all in the back, not in the front. I mean, so far so good. But this wiring harness, some of the wires I might just snip, because well, they got kits out there to refurbish these, but I'll be careful on what to snip. But this entire wiring harness, even up in here, there's exposed wires, and a lot of it's rotted, falling apart, so it's not really savable by any means, which is too bad. So, and I really don't see where this car was kind of redone in the 70s, unless they just kind of Did some stuff here and there, because she's kind of rusted. Because, oh, if I can get up here. Because next week I'm going to move her. But I want to at least start sanding in the next couple of weeks. I'm going to work on this. I think they probably just redid the outside. Because taking a little bit of a small break here. Sinus and ear infection's kind of bugging me. I guess kind of right here. Yeah, supposedly this car was redone in the 70s, but I think they just kind of did a half and half job. They just pieced it back together. So yeah, it is what it is in honesty. And I was also looking online too. I really can't find no proper patterns like this door panel here, so I think I may make my own using that chrome piece and that style right there. I think this is a very specific kind of car. And I also learned something too. That, well, I want to sit here because I've been upside down for a while now. I've also learned something too. I think that, glove box compartment, yeah, I think it's actually original. As I was looking online recently and looking on stuff on YouTube, and even talked to some old timers, they said a car may have an Interceptor Special engine in it, but it may not be marked as such. And I was told that this was marked at one time with some stuff, you know, here and there replaced. So, but the old timers said it's like, well, they can have an Interceptor Special engine in the whole package, but not marked as such. And this is an Interceptor Special 2-door sedan. And I don't think she wasn't marked, but I am going to mark it because it's going to have that 428 Police Interceptor Cobra Jet with the 2 4s down into it. So, man, learning a lot of stuff about this car, but I'm beginning to think that they did a half and half job on redoing this back in the 70s, because when I'm looking underneath and comparing stuff up, I don't think they did I don't think they redid the interior, because I'm going to walk back on everything that I said, and I think they just redid some stuff on the car, mainly on the exterior with the body putty and stuff that I just showed. But yeah, looking at this, I'm really not finding no evidence of them redoing much on this car. So I think this is actually original, and they probably redid it to a certain extent. So I don't think this car has never been restored yet. I think it was just touched up. But it was in a junkyard ages ago. But that's all I know. But I'm going to take a small little break, and I'm going to get back to the dash, get the two deals out over there, and then get to the speedometer, and then see if that entire dashboard can come out. But I also got to take off the heating shield there too for the window. Yeah. It's a learning experience on what this car is. I mean, it's not the first dash I've done, but it's been about 15, 16 years since I've last done one. Just taking it apart, but full complete dash, no. So I guess I'll take my little break and see how things go when I get back to it. Well, that's finally out. How these go in, you got 2 screws on top. You also have your middle plate there too. That's above your steering column. 2 screws, you take those out. And then in the back, you have 4 screws, or excuse me, 4 nuts holding it on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bunch of stuff is pretty much plugged in, including some sections right here that's metal. You just grab like a little needle nose and just work it out and pull it. Pretty simple and straightforward. Everything else is just clips and tips, you know, that's just plugged in. Fuse actually goes into there, which is where's it at? I see it. It does not want to come. There we go. This fuse sits into it. I kind of consider that obsolete. I'm still going to try to save as much back of that wiring harness as I can. And since I could actually take stuff out of this, I think I'll do a custom speedometer into this. I'll still keep these original and stuff like that because these are turn signals, because they are red. At least, no, that's oil. That's something else. I think these are turn signals right here. Gosh, I can't remember. I really cannot remember. But I'll change stuff up on this, because this is, well, this has got light damage going on, and this is plastic here. All this is actually plastic, it's not metal. But I'll replace it, and I think someone drilled a hole there in order to hold it in. As I don't really recall them being there. When I'm over at the salvage yard, I'll look. And these, I can't remember how to get these out. I really don't. So I'll leave those two in for right now. But I pretty much got the dash kind of gutted. I need to figure out if this entire dashboard does come out. I'm pretty sure it does. But anywho, once again, you have your plate right here that's holding it on. As you can see, the wear and tear. 2 screws up on the bottom of the dash. And then you have the 4 in the back. 1, 2, 3, 4. And everything else just kind of pulls out. These right here, you'll have to bend back a little and move. I'm gonna do a wiring harness a little different. Don't know why they kind of put those there. It will be a little tight to get out. Yeah, it's kind of difficult to get out in general, but because this right here, this lip catches on the spot. Oh, if I can push this in. Yeah, it catches on this right here. So, and I'm gonna do a few more odds and ends of stripping, but I won't show that in the video. But just pretty much the dashboard on how to strip it, take it apart. But those 2 pieces I forgot how to take out. I do apologize, so I won't be showing that. I mean, it is what it is. Plus I'm running out of time today because there's a storm moving in from the south, and I still have some things to do. So I'm gonna get back to this car in the next couple of weeks because there's some other vehicles I gotta move, and sadly I actually have to move the 58 Biscayne. I want to put the frame back on it, and I'll just move it over that way. For other vehicles I have to move first in order to make room, and in order to cut back a little bit from the rising prices. So we're going to be focusing on cars that are pretty much complete, or darn near complete, or darn near complete. So my lineup has completely changed to accommodate with everything. So I mean, it is what it is. All these are going to get restored over time. It's just right now the ones that I was wanting to get to are going to have to be saved back for a time. Nothing lasts forever, so it's just it just is what it is. But alrighty, I shall end the video there. Please take in consideration of liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. We have some jokesters that like to sub and unsub to us a lot recently. I don't know why. They're kind of messing us up a little bit in the algorithm department. We like to go up, not up and down when on a roller coaster ride. Here's some stuff I gotta pick up. I'm just looking around at the clouds, as you can see in the distance. Big old massive storm front coming on in. So alrighty, I'll end the video there. Won't be till a couple weeks until I start working on Cherub Mount Victoria again, because I gotta move all the others, position things around, and just kind of go from there. So do apologize for on the sudden shift on everything. just adapting as time goes along, sadly. So alrighty, that's pretty much ends the video there. Before I ramble on, so y'all have a good one now. Take care and stay safe. See you later, and thanks again that you showed us all the support all this time.